Donnie? Why is this smaller? That's better. That was weird. Am I even streaming in the right fucking thing? I am. Okay, it's fine. It's just I don't know why the window was smaller. Anyway, ladies and mental gen, welcome back. It's been a few weeks. It's more Gran Turismo Trace. I'm probably going to be really terrible at it because I haven't played it in a while and stuff. Also, something tells me that this game audio is pretty loud, so I'm going to lower it. That should be better. Let me know how the game audio sounds, by the way, because there's no way that I can tell, and judging by my last streams, my voice was too quiet, and I could barely even hear myself during races, and nobody ever told me, so thank you for that. Anyways, I made some pizza because, yeah, I forgot to eat before starting, so you're going to hear some food ASMR for a little bit. I personally can't stand it, and I think it's disgusting, but because of my mistakes, you all have to suffer through it, so haha. Anyway, let's get a quick little recap here, because I forgot where we were. Finished Beginner League. Let's go down here. Definitely not touching these two for a while. It looks like we have to resume at the FR Challenge. So we'll go check and see what we got. This chat window's a little bit in my way, so I'll just move it. It's whatever. E. How do I sort again? Oh, it's start button. Alright, let's have a look and see what kind of FR cars we got. It's probably going to be the Mustang. But or we could go with the Type RZ again. Yeah, why not? It's only 3 races anyways. Why am I going to the dealer? That's not where I want to go. Not sure about the competition, so I'll buy this preemptively and install it if I need to. That should be all I need. I forgot about the tire wear as well. I don't remember if it's 5 or 10 laps for these, but we shall find out soon enough. So, Pog. That was cringe, I'm sorry. Getting a little warm in my room already. Competition seems even as far as car choice goes. Doesn't seem like they're tuned at least too crazily. Crazily, is that a word? I don't know. I look at chat for a split second and I'm already into a wall. Bonk. Here goes another 3 hours of saying nothing productive except random E's and bonks. Probably gonna get owned at this race, but yeah. That was barely any steering input, and I do a slide that big. Easy. Sounds productive to me, lol. Fun fact, the 300ZX Actually, no, I should say the other way around. The Lamborghini Diablo has 300ZX headlights. Now you cannot forget it. Absolutely sending it. Happy New Year to you, too. Although I don't think 2022 will be that much different, but just another day to me, really. And there I go, flying into the wall. That attempt is doomed. You have to retry that one. I don't think I need to upgrade it at least, so there's that. Tell me something I didn't know, homie, with the tongue emoji. Something you don't know. 2 plus 2 equals 4. Dead on right again. Otis Esprit Bleh. The other RZ is starting out in front this time. Oh no. Well, I killed the Sylvia. Anyway. Lotus Among Us. Cringe. Sussy baka. Dorifto Nani anime thing. Alright, well, obviously not that good of a start. It is getting really hot in my room. I need to turn on a fan or something. Freaking get roasted in here. That is not poggers at all. God, what is wrong with me? I need to stop saying that. It's cringe. Attempt number 3. And I'm pretty sure it's still the same exact grid. Except not exact, but same. Yeah. Let's try not to be garbage this time. Also, I think I might have forgot to change my shade boost settings. But, I'm not too concerned about it right now. I'm gonna get swished, alright. Ooh, barely. Definitely don't go out on the outside of that Sylvia this time. My pizza's just gonna get cold and soggy just sitting here whenever I can't eat it. No. Are my right sides already yellow? Why? Alright, well, yeah, looks like we are gonna have another attempt at this because, geez, these tires. Even with all the sliding, they shouldn't be wearing down that fast. If Gran Turismo's never done one thing correctly, that is tire wear, because it's way too fast in GT2 and 3. And in GT4, the AI's tire wear is much, much slower than yours. Just terrible. Up. Yep. Wonder why I choose to embarrass myself in front of a whole dozen of people driving like this. Yeah. I already know I have to change my tires, so I just did that for the hell of it. Alright, well, new plan. We need some slicks for this. And I'll just go like straight regular slicks instead of medium slicks, and then the medium slicks are gonna rail. Why did I say rail? They're gonna wear much faster. But please allow me to take a quick second to enjoy my pizza because I'm starving and I don't want it to get cold or crusty, yes, soggy. You know what I meant. Bone apple teeth. Fourth time's a charm, am I right? S2000 trying to bully me right there. Okay, I went way too far left right there. I don't know how. I don't know why. But, yeah, it happened. I'm not gonna restart again, so we're just gonna roll with it. Bounce off the S2000. If I can approach this corner without sliding like that, that'd be great. drifting is never the answer whenever it comes to getting fast laps. I don't care what anime says otherwise. Okay, downshifted on accident. Cool. No dirty racing? Pretty much. I don't want to cheese it. Because anybody can just wall grind and bash off AI and win every race. Might as well just not play the game at that point. If you read the chat rules, I'm not going to be doing tech support related questions or stuff like that. All I can really say is just use the settings I have in the description. And besides, I've never even run into that problem before, so I wouldn't know anyways. And people might wonder like why I don't want to do that during the stream, so it's just because I'm just want to play, really. If I'm answering like everybody's tech questions, and it kind of takes away from it. Finally did that section decent. Oh, and also we're in the lead. Hello. Not paying attention. Yeah, demo replays are always broken on PCSX2. And Duck Station as well. At least with the 60 FPS code. Just pretty much, if you've already copied every exact setting that's in the description of one of my GT4 or GT3 videos, whichever game it is, then everything outside of every exact setting that I use except for internal resolution and blending accuracy, that's all I can really say. And finally, after 4 separate attempts, clean finish. That took long enough. Mostly just me getting used to the game again. So, only 5,000 credits for these, really? That's kinda cringe, especially after, I think it was 7,500 for this one. Yep, and those were 3-lap races. I've been scammed. So, off to Ligma Suka. I won't lie, like, no, this is not in relation to that other yellow car meme. Let's just completely forget that exists for a few seconds. Okay? Okay. Also, I just, killed the purple 300ZX. Oh god. I really hated it. Anyway. Yellow Supras are actually pretty nice. And it's probably my favorite color of it. Not because of the one meme that everybody knows and everybody's obsessed with. Just because it looks nice. Just, yeah, wanted to throw that out there. Honda Laguna Seca instead of Mazda Laguna Seca, apparently. Oh, no, I yeeted. Yellow RX-7, not that much. Favorite colors for the FD are white, obviously. I think... crap, I already forgot the name of the color. It's, the earlier FDs, there's like a dark greenish blue color. Can't believe I already forgot what it was, but I like that one a lot. And it's really hard to pick between red or blue, but I also like those two. Yellow just, I don't think it suits the RX-7 that much. I personally don't like it. I'm gonna have to look up that color again, just so I can remember it. I think the Integra is like one of the best looking cars in yellow. It's fitting. As y'all can probably notice, with the FD on this game in PCSX2, there's like a weird texture glitch where it'll look absolutely hideous, like this far away. You can really see it. Like, once you get a certain distance from it. And it's only this card that I've noticed it for. It just doesn't look right. Oh no, I bonked it. Now it's gonna spin out. Okay, maybe not. Surprised that S2000's doing that good. Must have some really decent upgrades on it. Oh, I hit the cone. I failed. I'm reading chat a little too much. Don't text and drive, kids. Daihatsu Copen looks cool in yellow. Well, for something to look cool in any color, it's got to look cool to begin with. It just depends on what type of physics you want. With this game, you can pretty much send any car into a slide around any corner. But it's not the best for all situations. I like GT4's physics a lot because it's really good with the wheel. And just using a wheel just adds so much more to the game. Can't really do that on this one. And besides, like, GT3 isn't really a sim. If you're talking sims, yeah, it was the closest thing back in 2001, but today, even GT4 isn't really that much of a sim. It's like a... it's more of an arcade sim. This one's just straight up arcade. At least it isn't Forza. I've been thinking about, like, trying other games like Assetto Corsa and maybe Project Cars. But as far as, like, a lot of people say to do iRacing, but frick that. You know what, screw it, I'm just gonna say it, fuck it. Pretty sure YouTube doesn't care that much about the swearing, so I'll use it sparingly, but iRacing is so expensive and so asinine with its freaking charges you have for, like, everything you have to pay for on iRacing. You might as well just put that money towards doing the real thing. Let's be honest here. I don't give a damn how prestigious iRacing wants to pretend to be. It's not worth it. Unless you are a professional and you have enough money to throw away towards it, go for it. I don't care, but not me. Definitely not. Also, first off, let me not talk with my mouth full. Second, move my chat back over so I can actually see it better. Oh, also, in my community post, I mentioned, like, I was going to go over a few things, because I'm kind of sick of making a community post every other day talking about stuff that people probably don't care about, so instead I'm just going to do it here. So, pretty much like I said in my community post, this is probably going to be the last week I'll be able to do consistent streaming. As far as, like, be absolutely certain that I can stream during the week. Because now I'm returning back to work. If y'all don't know what I do, I am a vehicular photographist. That's the fancy way of saying I take photos of cars at dealerships. And they pay me for it. So, that's what I do. I'm going back to doing that on Monday. And that's pretty much going to take away a lot of the time that I have for pretty much doing anything YouTube related, really. Videos will definitely be less consistent than before. And I definitely won't be able to stream during the week. On weekends, it might be a little bit like short notice. But so far, I can't make any promises. However, it's not going to be like that forever, I'm hoping. Because here's my current situation. Here's the rambling part where people probably don't care. Or probably do. I don't know. Right now, I'm not living on my own. I have roommates, I have interruptions. That's why I can't really stream during the day. And... or well, during the evening, I should say. And pretty much, I need to start saving up again so I can move out on my own again. And then I'll have all the free time in the world to stream whenever I want. And things will pretty much be back to normal. But here's the big problem. I live in an area where the cost of living has absolutely skyrocketed over COVID. Due to a certain... Is it demographic? Is that the right word? I don't know. Some people from another particular state where it's very rich and wealthy, and they have a lot of throwaway money, are flocking here like crazy. In the thousands, and they are skyrocketing the cost of living every single month. And basically, with my old job, having my own apartment was basically no longer affordable. That's why I had to get roommates. And in order to get my income up high enough, I'm pretty much gonna have to move out to a different city. Either that or YouTube's gonna have to do really damn good to start covering some of those expenses. But I do have a plan. Or it's not really a plan, I should say a goal. It's a little far-fetched, but seems doable at least. And if I can pull it off, then it's going to be huge for both this channel and a different channel that I want to make, and just life overall. So, personal goal stuff. Pretty much in the next 2 years, I want to move to a certain area that has a certain racetrack, and I want to get a membership there. Which basically, a lot of tracks here in the States, you can go there and you can get a membership. It's usually like a hefty one-time payment followed by monthly payments. If I can save up for that membership, then I can pretty much go to the track with my own car almost whenever I want, like pretty much any time they have a membership day. Also, I'm getting owned in the race, I just noticed that. Not paying attention. So that's kind of my goal right now. And I'm pretty sure the cost of living up there is much lower, so it'll kind of... the savings I have from that lower cost of living will kind of make up for it whenever I do get that membership. And then that's just pretty much my ideal goals at the moment, so... it's going to be a long time before it does happen, but just figured I'd share that. But as it stands right now, I just don't see the point of living in this city anymore because, like I said, the absolutely insane cost of living. Definitely won't be able to have my own one-bedroom apartment on my own with just my job that I'm going back to, so it really do be like that sometime. Goals, aspirations, corny quotes, and entrepreneurial mumbo-jumbo, and Gary V. Gross, by the way. It do go down. Okay, well, that's pretty much doomed. I cannot compete against the RZ, apparently. Do the roommates annoy you? No, it's just I don't want to disturb them, and I don't want them to disturb me either during my streams. And, like, whenever I get back from work on the weekdays, I just want to chill, really. I don't really want to hop immediately onto a stream and then have to talk for several hours, you know? YouTube is a lot more work than most people think. And besides, like, I like making the videos more anyways. Streaming is just a little bonus thing I could do every now and then. And after as much time as I've been spending, like, actually streaming, worded that terribly, yes, I don't think that's really going to change. Streaming's just okay for me. Some people like it much more than making videos. I'm not one of them. But hopefully whenever I have a little bit more freedom, then I can make some sort of consistent schedule and actually start to do some cool shit. I think the RZ is gonna destroy me again now it's up front. I think I should continue to do streams as much as I can. I mean, if I streamed as much as I can, then I wouldn't really enjoy it as much if you get it. Because recently I actually did try streaming like every weekday, and one thing I did notice was that viewership dropped pretty hard. I think it was like the first day I came back to streaming last time, I topped out at like 45 viewers, which is a ton for a channel my size. But that same week, on a Friday, I could barely hit 18 max. Because it just became oversaturated at that point. People got their fix, and then they went on to watch something else. And besides, like, I gotta be in the mood to stream as well. It's just like, this is definitely not something that I can do 24/7, unlike other people. There's people that do this stuff for a living. They can stream themselves sleeping and they'll love it. They'll love all the attention and the clout they get from it. Not me. I just want to chill. Go at my own pace. Dream car, any Toyota that I can afford. I will say one Toyota that is my dream car, or at least one of them, is a Celica GT4. Those are pretty sick. I would consider that a dream car, but not a Poopro. Believe it or not. I mean, Poopro would be nice to have, but not dream status. I'm gonna pay attention to this time split. Might have to throw on that turbo. And by might, I think I might actually, like, yeah. I'm gonna turn on that turbo. Turn it on, yes, turn on the turbo. Herpender. Least favorite, I don't know if you're talking to chat or me, but I'm gonna answer it anyway. Least favorite Toyota or car in general? Least favorite Toyota, probably the AE86. Just because of the dumb hype around it. Ooh. Huh? Huh? Y'all remember me buying that turbo kit, right? Where is it? It's not here. I've been scammed. Greasy. Imagine getting scammed in Gran Turismo 3. Oh wait, maybe I selected no on purchase instead of no on install. That's probably what happened. That would happen to me. TBH fam. Also, I don't know why I didn't install it right there when I wanted to, so let's just do it right now then. There we go. Yeah, I probably didn't buy it at first, and I'm just dumb, so... Lol. Hello. Howdy, Moocha. And now, time to absolutely annihilate... Yes, everyone. Round 2 of Night Drive. Yeah, I forgot who I'm going up against or what car they're in. But, FD Master Race. Always. Bonk. Bonks and E's and stuff and things. My streams in a nutshell. Oh, I squished him. Yeah, Night Drive's doing like a AI car tournament thing on GT4. Yeah, in a poop row's pretty much a land yacht. Poop rows aren't really good at circuit driving in general. Not the best chassis for it. I'm not even a third of the way into my pizza, and it's probably already cold and soggy by now. Big rip. Well, we didn't bet on it, it's just a little fun thing that Night Drive's doing. It's pretty much mostly dependent on the AI, though. Like, Psydude's Janetta G4 not being able to drive and just bashing in everything. Lol. Yeah, streaming really is a task. And there's like some games, like, games are really dependent on streams as well, or streams are really dependent on games, I should say. I would probably never watch a stream of somebody playing, like, just CSGO or something random like that. But I would watch a stream of somebody playing PUBG, for example, because PUBG is, like, awful to play. But it's really fun to watch someone else that's really good play it. Or just a game you can't have access to anymore for one reason or another. Oh, we see the real Linus face. I mean, you're seeing it right now. Teehee. What's my favorite car in Gran Turismo 3? Well, you're looking at it right now. But other than this, in Gran Turismo 3 specifically, that is a good question. Because, I don't really think I have a favorite. But if anything, I'll probably go with the F686M. The Formula GT car. It's one of the turbo ones. It's actually pretty good at handling. Not the best, but solid. And I like the look of it. Yeah, I'm definitely going to get owned in the rally races without having four-wheel drive. And just understeer straight into the wall because reading chat. It's another flaw with streaming, reading chat and then just driving terrible because of it. Yeah, this race is long. Congratulations! You've reached 100 messages today with restream chat. I tried to do the high stakes congratulations voice, it didn't really work. Har har har. Congratulations! You've hit a top time for this track. That was bad, also. Congratulations! Trapaholics. What's my favorite Gran Turismo game? Whenever it comes to like the exact way they came, playing it on console without cheats, I'd have to go Gran Turismo 2. But with their full potential unlocked with emulation and cheats, it's gonna be Gran Turismo 4. GT5, it's just never liked it enough to keep playing it. I played it for a little bit and stopped. And 3 having the best physics is debatable. Depends who you ask. Everything being loose and slidey is... it's different. But... sometimes that's just not what you want. It's not ideal for all cases. And it feels a little sloppy because of it. What's your favorite NFS? I haven't played every single one, but of the ones I have played, it's either going to be Carbon or Pro Street. Yeah, the big flaw with GT4 is you can't, like, actually drift in it. There's, like, pretty much no way to. Unless you, like, really, really, really try hard it. But I'm not a drifter anyways, it doesn't bother me. I hope I could get a PS5 before March. Might have to resort to buying it from a POS scalper, but I don't know if I'm gonna go that route just yet. If I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna wait till last second. Oh no. I know what this is. I knew it. I knew it. Time to make a few people angry. Good riddance. Go away. Give me my money. Anyway. Up next, MR Challenge. And I believe I have a car for this as well. Drivetrain, please. Thank you. Ooh, I actually have... I have 2 different cars I could use. We could go with the frat boy colored Lotus Elise. Or a sexy NSX Type R. We haven't driven this yet. I don't think we have another Type R meeting, do we? Pretty sure we did this one, yeah. I actually have to go back and redo one of those races. But I could do it with the Integra, it doesn't matter. And I don't have a Type R meeting to do here, so NSX it is. Because I just think I'm going to have to do too many upgrades to the Elise. So that's my reason. Can I put a turbo on this? No. NA only. And assuming it's going to be in the same horsepower range, we'll just do that. Go with slicks again. And, up 69, we have to do it. Gotta do it. Funny number. Alright, so, Tokyo again. This game has a weird fetish with Tokyo for some reason. I don't know why, but... here we go. And look, there's Elise. I probably would have been fine in mine, but... meh. I forgot to disable the aids. RIP. Right. Sprinter with a black hood isn't as bad as a regular Sprinter. Well, it's still a Sprinter, which means, you know. This one has bad rubber banding, if I recall. I guess we'll find out. I like the NSX Type R with the two-tone colors, the black roof. Here I am bouncing off walls. Can't drive. Bonk. Under Sear City. Under Strash. Look at that, it didn't die off a wall. Oh, the MR2 did. Lol. Oh boy, slow down. Yikes. He said the thing, banned. Psych. More like Cancer Dorito. That could be a meme. Except I'm not gonna be the one to make it, because I'm not a GT memer. I don't want to be. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Kind of weird that regular release is keeping up with the motorsport release. Release. I think they actually pit on this race, right? Can I explain why I sold the junk car with the black hood? Well, you said half of it yourself. It's a junk car that's worth 125 grand. Need I say more? Oh. Okay, well, okay. Well deserved. Also, that happened a while ago. I think you're a little behind on the stream. Probably paused it or something. I don't know. Pretty sure, like, those, like, edition of 8086 is not the exact one, of course, because I'm pretty sure there's only one real one. But Sprinter Trunos in general are going for, like, over 80K. Like, imagine spending $80,000 on a 1980s Toyota Corolla because of a cartoon. Yeah. People are crazy with their money. I blame Bitcoin. It's a literal NFT. Don't even get me started on NFTs. Same thing may potentially happen to the GT86, because guess what? Didn't Initial D come back with the GT86? I don't keep up with it, but I've seen, like, promotional stuff for it, like, years ago. And I didn't buy my FRS because of the anime. I bought it because the first time I laid my eyes on one, I remember, like, the exact moment. After I graduated, I went to Cali. We did, like, this big tour. We went to LA, up to Yosemite, to see El Capitan in real life. Gran Turismo 4 track. Of course, the track isn't real, but El Capitan, the mountain, is. That was cool. Death Valley, Las Vegas, Grand Canyon, back to LA. And in LA, I saw a red FRS. I thought it was a Ferrari. I thought it looked sexy. And I was like, damn, that looks nice. And, long and behold, about 3-4 months later, I figured out what it was. Figured out that brand new, they're around $30,000. And I'm like, holy fuck, that's cheap. I want one. Rest is history. About a year later, I got a BRZ. Didn't care how slow it was. Back then, I was 19 years old. Thought it was sexy, that's all I cared about. Then I got my supercharged FRS. It's got plenty of power, even today after 4.5 years. I could use a little more, but it's enough to get a little sideways every now and then if you want. Also, did those guys pit? I wasn't paying attention. I think they pit and now they are rubber banding back up. For GT3, I mean, well, like I said, my chat rules, I'm not doing tech support, but I have a progressive scan code for GT3. I just keep forgetting to post it. Damn it. I'm gonna have to do that in the community post later today or tomorrow or something. And now I gotta rub my eyes because they're itchy. Well, at least we didn't struggle at this race for too long, unlike the Trial Mountain event, or Trial Mountain race at the FR event thing. Oh, I really need to start working on this pizza. It's just sitting there getting cold. Well, it already is, like, completely cold now, so rip. Forgive me for being a disgusting pig, eating food in front of the mic. Deep Forest Raceway Reverse. This track looks so good in this game. Because it's in the sunset. Even though, like, realistically speaking, the sun's way too high to be casting golden hour colors, but it's still pretty. Okay, apparently YouTube is telling me that I had how many is that? 62 viewers for like a minute. Okay, there it goes. The spike disappeared. It was a glitch in the Matrix. Imagine me having 62 viewers. This track looks so good on this game. Not perfect, obviously, but one of the better looking ones. Looks good for 2001. Am I going to do a GT2 LP whenever I'm done with GT4? Can't make any promises right now because I'm about to not be able to stream whenever I return to work, so... And at this point, I've pretty much accepted the fact that GT4 won't be done by the time GT7 comes out, so I'm just going to take my time with it. One thing I do have planned for GT4, though, is I am doing the Infineon World Sports Endurance for it on Wednesday, if y'all want to check that out. I was doing some testing with a car that I wanted to use, and it's too slow for it, unfortunately, so I'm probably going to have to cheese it. Oh, come on. I'm falling quite far behind. Probably too far behind at this point. And I think I'm gonna restart because of it. And not only that, I think I'm gonna do a little bit of upgrades again. So probably that, and I guess just that. I don't want to spend 10 grand on a suspension. What car was I planning to use for it? The Panoz Esperante. but I pretty much have to use racing hards to outrun the AI. But the pit strat's so bad that it just makes it impossible just for that alone. Pretty sure the Zonda LM is usable, but I don't think I have that unlocked. No, I do have it unlocked. That was a Slipstream Battle price car. I could use that. I could use the... I don't have the GTR LM because that's the... I think that's the... World Circuit Challenge prize car. You get it from one of the extreme events, I know that, but I don't have that one yet. I could use a Jaguar XJR9, I have that for 50% completion, but that'll just be a little too easy. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more practice with a few different options. What are my thoughts on the revised version of Deep Forest? I kind of hate the fact that they are trying to bring back all the classic tracks and then making so many changes to them just for online racing alone. But I don't know. I know they're gonna play worse than the original tracks, but maybe it'll work out, maybe it won't. I'll just have to drive it. See what I think then. Trying the Vertigo. The Vertigo is easily one of the worst choices on GT4. It may have 900 horsepower, but it can't put that power down to the ground. It can't brake, and it can't turn. So that's an easy no for that. To have the BMW McLaren, you get that from the GT All-Stars, which I have not completed still. I have the CLK. It's just I don't like the CLK on that game because it understeers like crazy. And I would definitely not enjoy driving it. Oh, come on, pay attention, me. Shouldn't be looking at chat in the middle of a corner. That's just silly. I did it again. I did it again. Right after saying that, I look at chat. Straight into a wall. Ugh, I need to upgrade my fucking brain. What about the Esperante? Well, that's the one I tried today and it didn't work. Third time's a charm, I guess. R390. I haven't tried it. And I think I do have it. I think I have the stealth version. But I don't remember if it's... Yeah, it is faster than the Panos, that's right. But... I don't know. I'll probably give it a try, but... I don't think it'll work, to be honest. I could use something silly like a Toyota 7, lol, except no. Ooh, I wonder if the Chaparral 2D would be a good option. Use the Escudo? Well, I'll definitely lose with that thing. 100%. Is GT3 better than GT4? It depends on who you ask. GT4 has way more tracks, way more cars, way better career. GT3 has better physics, according to some people. It depends if you like arcadey style drift-esque physics, or if you prefer more sim-ish grip driving physics, and if you play with the wheel or not. If you like playing with the wheel, definitely GT4. GT3, there's pretty much no point playing with the wheel, even though you can. Do I love GT3? Love is a strong word. GT3 is like a 7 out of 10 for me. Actually, somewhat keeping up with them this time. Pretty, well, not really a sunset, but yeah, pretty colors, I should say. I mean, like, as I said earlier, I'm not a drifter anyways. I don't really... I'd like to do it, but it's not what I grew up doing. I like circuit driving a lot more currently, so I tend to like GT4's physics more because of it. And people say GT4 is really understeer. It's really not. It is very realistic with how it treats front-wheel drive and weight transfer and stuff like that. I just think a lot of people forget to turn off the aids. Traction control and stability. And the fact that most people play Gran Turismo just for the licenses, and they are enabled in the licenses, and you can't take them off, they probably think that the game's very understeery because of that, because stability control pretty much ruins your ability to do any sort of sliding at all. But once you take it off, then it's a lot better. Cars that should slide will slide, like MR cars and roofs and stuff like that. Cars that are meant to keep driving straight whenever you have the wheel turned, like a Fiat Coupe or any Honda, really. That's pretty much normal. This game doesn't really follow that as much. If I want to do drifting on any game, it's going to be Need for Speed Carbon or Pro Street. Well, even though it's not really real drifting. And there goes the Elise. All along, I didn't have to try hard to win this. Except for, well, Tommy Kaira, of course. Oh, I make an updated video on how to play GT4. Well, there's nothing really to update. Every update I need to make is in the pinned comment, and that's pretty much all there is to it. Unless you're talking about PCSX2 1.7, which I personally don't use, and I don't like it either, so... I recommend 1.6 for it, so... Did Carbon have drift? Yep. It had the canyon drifts as well. I'd constantly try to get over 1 million points. Right. Another 5 grand. Total ripoff for how long these are. And ending it off at Grand Valley, not for a preview, I want to race. I don't know how to navigate the menus, yes. Where's Nike 2022? I know, right? We've been scammed. What's that one quote? It's like we've been thinged. And lastly, we've been bamboozled. How does it go again? I know it just ends with we've been bamboozled. I want to do more Midnight Club 3, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. And that video didn't do as well as I hoped it would either, so it kind of hasn't motivated me to do it again so far. If I had the ability to stream every day, I probably would be doing a playthrough of Midnight Club 3 as well. But don't have the time for it anymore. Let me just dive bomb the Elise. No big deal. Also, the motorsport one isn't here. Interesting. GT3000 is not anywhere near GT3. GT3 is some hideous abomination upscaled from GT2 that shouldn't have existed. Oh, come on. NSX dive bombing me. How unfair! Even though at the beginning of the lap I did it to him. Man, I really want to play modded Carbon now. Like, real bad. I might have to install the Redux mod or whatever it's called after this. I'm gonna build the Gran Turismo pace car in it. And do a police pursuit in the GT pace car. NSX in a rare color. Absolute fortune, I'd imagine. Oh no. That's not good. Thanks for the boost, Cleo. What mods does Carbon have? Well, it has a Redux mod, which makes it look a lot better, like Pro Street has. Other than that, I don't know much specifically, but it has like physics mods, it has extra cars, extra events like extended career mode, harder police, I'd imagine, stuff like that. Pro Street mods are insane, yes, but they are the biggest headache to manage. Because if you install two things that are not compatible with each other, you pretty much have to reinstall the game. I was actually streaming a playthrough of Pro Street, but because of that issues, I pretty much just gave up on it. Because I was tired of the game always crashing, so. It is what it is. But it is cool, though. I liked it. And they're working on the Pepega mod for it, whatever you call it. Pepega. PPGA. Oh, NSX is going wide. Me too. Carbon police pursuits were the funnest thing. There was like a certain move you could do against roadblocks where you use your nitrous and then you go into the speed breaker mode, which is like that slow-mo thing. And if you like turn your wheel to the left and right, or right and left, like right before you hit it in speed breaker, and it has to be like on the rear side of the cop car, it'll just send it flying. I did that all the time. It kind of like wherever you did that maneuver, it added like a little extra push to the impact. And it sent it. I've also had the crazy idea of doing a 24-hour long police pursuit. Because I have no life. And maybe I will do it one day. I don't know. Is probably gonna pit right here. Please do. PP game mod, what? Lotus is struggling, haha. Take that, nerd. Wait, who else pitted? I wasn't paying attention. It's like the NSX. The Elise. Oh yeah, you could just, like if there was a traffic car like in front of the roadblock, you could just use that to plow through the cop cars and it'll be like the cop cars are weightless. The physics are so weird in that game. It's like your car is, wherever your car hits a cop, it's a brick wall, but whenever something else hits it, it just goes flying. And you can only do that on PS3 because at first I played PS2 Carbon and there was no traffic during police chases. So, missed out on quite a bit of that for a while. Tommy Kyra is going for a spin. Spinala. F1 memes that I am unfamiliar with. Oh! Tommy Kyra spun out the Lotus. Big rip. Did y'all see that? The Lotus went loose, and Tommy Kyra just pushed it along just enough for it to fully spin out. Penalty. Oh, so that's why they call it the pit maneuver. Yup, it's to get to the pits faster. That was terrible. I'm sorry. Yup. Understeer City. Tires smoke like crazy. Goofy's trial will be like, yup. I'll fucking do it again. Guilty. And finally, the MR challenge is complete. Bonk. Bonk. Badonkadonk. Alright, please be something decent. Unlike last time. I wouldn't call that decent, because I already have one, but that's a nice color. I will say that. Pearlescent. Pretty. Filthy Frank reference. That's cringe and I love it. And you for doing it. I will fucking do it again. I know I can't do it, but I try anyway. Wow. That's a damn good color. Anyway, actually, wait. What? My controller disconnected for a second. How do these wheels look on it? Ooh. I don't know about y'all, but I like that. I keep forgetting to change wheels on some of these cars, but it's whatever. Now then. I had an MR2 once. Went into a corner too hot and snap over still sent me to a sent me into a stump. Really do be like that sometime. Oh. I could use an Acura, apparently. Neat. Also, I'm pretty sure the C5R can show up here. Or was that a different event? I think it was the American Championship. Anyway. Wait, can I sort by... I cannot. So we'll just do this, see what we got. I'm gonna go with a Mustang again, but I'd rather use something different if I had the opportunity. All of a sudden I become a Minecraft villager. I think it's Viper time. C5R shows up in American Championship only. Good to know. I thought that was the case, but couldn't remember. Why would we go with a Corvette when we could get a Viper? Do I have the Camaro SS? I didn't... I think I sold that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I sold it, because I was struggling with poverty earlier. Death trap time indeed. We're going Viper. because Viper. Definitely gonna make this less of a death trap. The way we're going to, I do not know. Don't know what I just said there, but yeah. That's a hefty performance boost right there. I will go with it. So is that. Wow. Could squeeze a lot of power out of this. But I think I'm just going to go port polish and muffler. And I haven't experimented with this yet, but we're going to now. Does a limited slip make a difference on this game? I know it does for GT4. It makes a huge difference on GT4. We're just going to test it here now. I think that's all I need. Keep forgetting how simple this menu is compared to 4. So here we go at Seattle Circuit. Everybody's favorite meme track. And the Kumbra is here. I'm just gonna leave the LSD stock for now. And I'm probably gonna regret setting traction control to 0, but we'll give it a shot. Cobra. Probably gonna have to start in second. Because I do not have analog throttle control on this game, so kinda can't really control it that much. Surprised I'm not having wheel spin right now, actually. Okay, that Viper was going way too slow, and it kind of threw me off a little bit. Welcome to the Freedom Championship, America. Winner gets free cheeseburgers and liquor. I think I regret putting this exhaust on because it sounds a little goofy. It no longer sounds like a V10. Oh wow, that's a long 5th gear. Compared to the rest. Oh, barely squeezed in front. Before it bullied me. Bring it around town. I thought I was gonna screw that up, but thankfully no. Well, none of the GT games do Viper noise justice. That is 110% true. I've heard some damn good Vipers in my life. Fried Eagle burgers and big trucks. Wait, Fried Eagle, what? We don't eat our own national bird. Silly. Pretty sure there's a, that ugly Chevy thing in here. I forgot what it's called. That might be the only one, though. Oh boy. We ate our national animal, kangaroo. Savage. I think I made this a little too easy. And just understeer straight into the wall. People might ask why Seattle is a terrible track when people say Seattle's a terrible track. Yes, it's because of that corner back there. It's just the worst. A lot of these corners really suck, to be honest. I think people only like this track because of the jumps. Way to stumble over my words in front of 50 whole-ass viewers. Damn. With that being said, welcome. I hope you enjoy me driving absolutely trash. I mean, Seattle is good for racing against AI, but on GT4 Online, it's probably one of the worst choices you can make. If we're being real. How's a Cobra second? Yeah, right. It doesn't have any sand pits to sink into on this track, it just bounces off the walls instead. So, 1 of 4 complete, obviously, don't know why I'm saying that. Oh wow, only 6 laps here. Nice. Okay, a little bit of wheel spin that time. Favorite GT4 car? Alright, I'm gonna give an answer other than RX-7 Type RZ, because I have to say that almost every single day, but besides that, in GT4 specifically, I'd probably go with the Peugeot 205 Evo 2 rally car, the Group B one. It's so fun to drive with the wheel. GT4 Online is like driving F1 2021 online on every single circuit. It's terrible. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. And that reason is probably the reason why it won't return in GT7. There's not enough changes I can make to that track to make it a good one for online racing. Here's the R92 CP. I think I prefer the Minolta over that, but R92 is the best looking Group C car, I will say that. The Delta is like way harder to drive than the 205 Evo, for me at least. Because the Delta has really soft suspension, and that kind of makes it difficult in that aspect. I haven't tried to tune the suspension before, so maybe I could make it a pretty good car. Oh no, slight cough. I have the corona. Yeah, the 905 is easily my least favorite just because of how long it takes to shift. They really did that car an injustice at GT4. It's supposed to be like one of the best, but it's by far the worst. Didn't the 905 get the, doesn't that have the all-time fastest speed on Lasarth or the Mall? In real life? Pretty sure it does. Yeah, the RSC sounds so nice. It's one of my favorite sounding cars in the game. But I also like the TVR Speed 12, but with the stock exhaust, because there's a way where you can cheat into the stock exhaust, and man, that thing sounds good. It's like whenever you get higher in the RPM, it just screams. And it sounds like anti-lag, which is pretty sick. I like the look of the Stereon. It's pretty nice. Back to Ligmasuka. It was the winner of the last ever Group C. Yeah, the 905 is like one of the best sounding Group C cars as well, but it's just awful in 4. They really ruined it. They ruined a lot of sounds in GT4. It's 1 AM, big rip. And, yeah, I just took out the other Viper there with the love tap. Big rip. By the way, this is a track where the Cobra finally dies. Probably. Most likely on the corkscrew. IDK if they had something against the 905 for beating the Toyota that year, lol. They just made the 905 terrible out of spite. Yep, there it goes. Not quite, but I think I'm gonna stay behind the Cobra. See if it actually does wipe out. It also has a chance to do it right here, so we got more opportunities. Ah, there it goes. Forgets how to use its brakes every now and then. Almost took me out too. Also, yeah, screw that. Alright, idea originally. There it goes. And he saved it again. Impressive. I have underestimated you. Insert random, whatchamacallit. Stereotypical anime quote here. Uh-oh, might be me this time. I keep doing this on accident. I don't mean to, but... Seizure time. I hope they had a bunch of, like, mid-90s Le Mans cars. Because we've never really seen that. Or maybe even, like, early 80s, late 70s. Obviously, they can't add everything, but... at least a few of each era. Yes, Venturi. Yes. Yes. I'm trying to do the Clarkson, yes, but my throat's too dry to do that. Big rip. Yes. Yes. Can't believe the Cobras survived this long and still holding second place. Yes. Is it gonna do it this time? Nope. And it still holds second place. Impressive. James May and Richard Hammond impression. I don't think I could do James May, but... Right, so the Cobras ended up in second. It seems to have survived Ligma Seika without doing a spin out at the corkscrew. And now we pick up a 7,500 pounds. I'd give that a solid 7 out of 10 personally. Right, up next we have Seattle Circuit the second. And that's all I'm going to try for James May. Oh, cock. Alright, that will be the last one. Oh, cock. Oh, crikey, it's the Rosses. Speed and power. Oh, God. Maniac. Clarkson, you... Okay, that was terrible. Let me retry. Clarkson. That was American. Christ. Clarkson, you infantile pillock. You're tidying that up. Hello, viewers. See, yeah, I'm not good at James May, but I'd say I'm decent with Hammond. Not good with Clarkson either. Bonk. Could be worse. Okay, my car wasn't turning there for a second. That was weird. You apocalyptic dingleberry. I need to watch the Africa special again. It's been a long time. Okay, I tried to do Clarkson's Hammond Scream and it just didn't work. Wow. That was awful. That was awful. Hammond! My throat's too dry to do Clarkson, I'm sorry. But genius. It's almost frightening. We got Mitsubishi, Toyota, Nissan, Jaguar, BMW. What the fuck? Why did I just downshift right there? I didn't touch anything. I think my, oh boy. My controller's having a seizure real quick. It's doing things on its own. What is going on with my controller? Stop it! I think Clarkson sabotaged me. Also, it's lap 3. The Cobra's, like, gone. I did it again! Stop it! Stop it! That was terrible. So was that race, by the way. Yikes. Watch Top Gear's GT4 video editor. The clip came from the future. Zoomed in whenever it said 69 miles an hour. Nice. Why do they call it safety glass? Okay. Stop! My controller. Why are you doing this? It's like, whenever the plug moves a little bit, it just cuts off all my inputs. Yeah, that's annoying. Good old micro USB, where you barely touch it the wrong direction and it basically breaks it. Micro USB is trash. Any company that makes products that still use micro USBs are also trash. And should not exist. I believe everybody can agree with me at that point. That being said, are Dualshock 5s or DualSenses, whatever the heck you call them, are they micro USB? Please tell me they're USB-C. Please, I beg you. Because if they're micro USB, I might have to boycott the PS5. Just saying. Because that's just straight up cringe. Sup, Alexandru? Is that how you say it? I'm uncultured, so I can't pronounce things that well. Whee! Damn, this Viper has some thick meats on that. Ultra wide. Thick meat. I have a little too much speed and power. So much easier without a Cobra absolutely dominating everyone. Three USB A's and one USB C. Well, what about the controller? Is the controller USB C or is it micro USB? Little sloppy. I'm out for the night. See y'all. See you later. I'm probably gonna end the stream after this race anyways. Kind of running out of time. We got some stuff to do anyways. So far, I don't think I'm going to stream tomorrow, but I definitely will on Wednesday. We'll be doing GT4, the Infineon World Sports Endurance. So that'll be a thing. DualSense is USB-C. Thank fuck. Now I don't have to boycott it. PS5 is cancelled because it has micro USB. And there we have it. Kind of cheesed it, but it is what it is. Get our last 7,500 credits. If only Gran Turismo 2 had a line. Well, it was 1999. The internet barely existed. And we are going to get Spoon Slim. Odd prize car for an American championship. I was expecting Five Guys cheeseburgers and fries, but I guess this will do as well. Spoon Slim, as I like to call it. Don't know what I could use it in. Probably could have used it in the first, or the Beginner League GT World Championship, but we already did that, so. Yeah, I got Daniel's car. Funny. But yeah. I think that's gonna do it for today's stream. Pretty solid, except not as far as my driving went, but let's get a quick look at how much left we have of the Amateur League, or just A-license races in general. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 more A-license events to go, and then we'll get the IB license. And that's pretty much it. Let's also look at their current game status right now. Well, a quarter of the way done, at least. As far as, like, amount of races go, and actual play time, it's probably like 10%, because the races are going to get a lot longer. But, that's pretty much it. You gotta remember to save the game, because it doesn't do autosave. And, yeah. So, as I said earlier, I'll be streaming GT4 on Wednesday, doing an endurance race. And, we'll be back on GT3 on Friday. I might stream something tomorrow, I might stream something Thursday, but I'm not going to make any promises just yet. So, other than that, thank you all for coming out, and I'll see you guys on Wednesday. Ka-chow.